Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Tushar from Canada PR Info. In this video, I will tell you about how to create your PEI Express Entry profile, and step-by-step process will be explained in this video. So if you are interested in Prince Edward Island Provincial Nominee Program, then you need to submit your expression of interest means EOI in Prince Edward Island EOI system or EOI portal. And if you are interested to get 600 CRS points directly in your Federal Express Entry profile, then you can apply in PEI Express Entry stream in order to get provincial nomination. Okay friends, so before I start, I do create lots of videos about Canada immigration and Canadian lifestyle. So please do subscribe my YouTube channel Canada PR Info to receive the latest updates and videos. And click on the bell icon so you do not miss a single video in your journey to become a Canada PR. Okay, so now let's begin. To submit your Prince Edward Island expression of interest, let's open the google.com first and type PEI Express Entry. And just click on the first link. It will be redirected to this web page. So this is the official website of Prince Edward Island, and this page explains about PEI Express Entry program. So you will get to know everything about this stream from this web page. Okay, now in order to submit your expression of interest, let's click over here. Submit your expression of interest. As you click on this, it will be redirected to this page, and in this page you will get to know about how to submit your expression of interest. So here the steps are given and there is a link is also mentioned. Okay, so let's click on this create an account and it will be redirected to this portal. And this is the official website of Prince Edward Island for expression of interest system. So here you need to create your profile. So as I discussed in my earlier videos, first you have to create account by doing the validation of your email address and your passport details. Okay, and then after you can log in and you can complete your profile. So let's first create the account, and there are two options. If you are a representative, you can choose the second one. If you are a foreign national or a skilled worker, you can choose the first one. So I assume that I am applying as a skilled worker or foreign national. So I am going to select the first one and let's click on the create account. Okay, so then it will ask you some additional information. Let's say it will ask you for the email address. So let me write my email address. Let's say it is a Canada PR Info 1gmail.com, and you have to provide a password as per the policy. So let me write one password quickly. So let me write it quickly. Okay, so now I have written the password as per the policy. Now click on the I am not robot and let's just click on the register. Okay, and the now next step is it will ask you for your personal information. So let me write some random name. Let's say Patel, and the given name, let's say let's write the Ruchita, gender is female, and let's say date of birth, let me select any random date of birth. Let's say this person was born in, let's say, 1994 in month of August, and let's say the date is 15th August. Okay, and its mobile number, if you have, you can write your mobile number. Let me write it quickly, any random number. Okay, then the passport number, you should provide the passport number. Then the issue country, let's say it is India. Passport issue date, let's say it was issued in 2020 5th August, and the expiry was, let's say, 22 October 25. Fine, you have to select or you have to write this data as per your passport details. Fine, if you have any additional passport, you can write it over here. Then you need to provide your address. Let's say the country is India, and let me write some random numbers. Okay, because I am not going to submit this profile, at the end I will withdraw it. Okay, so don't worry, I am writing just information to give you the demo. Okay, so if you are not a representative, then you have to select no. If you are, then you have to select yes, and you should provide your register number, and you have to fill up this form. Okay, now just click on the next, and let's wait for the another instruction. Okay, so we have done the mistake. So let's say passport issue date, that we did the mistake in that, so that's why we are not able to submit. Let's go back, let's click on the July, in the month of July that we got the passport. Now let's try it again. So let's say next, just wait for the instructions. Okay, so now everything is submitted, and this is the information that we have written. Okay, now one thing is, you have to click on the terms and condition first. You can read that, and then you have to click on this checkbox and just click on the create. So your profile will be created, and you will receive an email in your email account. Okay, and once you receive the email in your account, you will have to do the verification from your email account. So let's wait for the email for a while. So very soon you will receive an email. So let's say this is a email that I have received, and just click on the verification link. So your verification is now completed. Okay, so now there is an option to log in. So let's click on the login, and you will have to provide the information. Let's say email address that we have written, that is Canada PR info1, and the password is let me write the password. Okay, okay, and click on the login. Okay, so now let's see what it will come. Okay, so this is the first page of your portal. So you can see some basic information is directly fetched from your registration details, and if you want to update the detail, you can use this option. Fine, so right now you have not submitted anything, so there is no information available. So once you complete your profile, the information will be available over here. So let's click on the start profile, and they will ask you for the options. As I have explained in my previous video, whether you want to immigrant as a worker or you want to immigrant as an entrepreneur. Fine, so there are two options. So as we are going to submit our EOI for PEI Express Entry category, so we are going to select this option. Okay, now let's click on that, and then they will ask you the further subcategories. Either you are belongs to from the critical worker stream, you are, as I have explained in my previous videos, you are eligible in this stream if you are working in Prince Edward Island in low skilled position, means your NOC code is in C or D category. Fine, and this is for the express entry stream that we are looking for. Fine. So if you have a valid express entry profile, you can select this express entry stream and you can apply for your nomination through this program. If you are graduated from the PEI institution, you can choose this option, and if you have a job offer in the no code 0A or B, you can apply with this stream. Okay, so right now we are going with the express entry stream for the Prince Edward Island Provincial Nominee Program. Okay, so this is the program in which you need to eligible in any one of this program that we have already discussed in my previous videos. And there are two pathways: either you have the job offer or you do not have a job offer. So mostly the people do not have the job offer, so let's take that option, and here you need to write your NOC code for the Federal Express Entry profile. So let's say, for example, my NOC code is 2174. So I'm going to write that NOC code, and your express entry profile number, let's say it is E123456789. Okay, and your job seeker validation code. So this information that you will get it from your Federal Express Entry profile, and make sure that it should be matched with your Express Entry profile. Just click on the confirm and click on the start. Okay, then it will ask you for the selections of points based on the various factors. So as we have already written our birth date, so automatically this field is selected. Just click on the next. Now it will ask you for the points for the language, and in the language, as I told that if you have an English language test, click on the yes and select your CLB level. So let's assume that I have a CLB level 7. And for the French, if you have the French language test result, there is a one good information for you. You will get additional or bonus 10 points if you can provide the proficiency in both languages. Okay, but for a simplicity right now I am assuming that we do not have this certificate of French. Fine. So this is the tip number 1 that I have explained in my previous videos. So try to get it the proficiency in both the languages, so you will get additional 10 points, and that will improve your chance to get the ITA. Okay, so let's click on the next, and now wait for the instruction with information. It will ask you for the education. Fine. So education is your assessment as per the WES. Fine. So if you have WES assessment or CES assessment is master degree, you can select that option. If you have a bachelor or diploma, you can select the appropriate option. So let's assume that I have a master's degree, and I'm going to select that option, and let's click on the next. Okay, then it will ask you the information for the work experience. So this work experience is based on your NOC code that you reported in your express entry profile. Make sure that your work experience should be matched with your express entry profile. So let's say I assume that I have a more than 6 years experience. So let's click on the next. Then it will ask you for the employment details, and in the employment there are 2 checkbox, and you have to check mark that if it is applicable to you. Fine. So if you have any foreign qualification verified with the regulated body, so as I explained in my previous video, if you want to approve your qualification or occupation approved by the PEI, then you have to contact regulatory authority of Prince Edward Island. And if they approve your occupation, then you will get additional 5 points. Fine. If you have done the ECA assessment, that doesn't mean that you have the foreign qualification verification. So I have explained in my previous video. If you want to know in detail, you can watch that videos. Okay, so right now I assume that I have only ECA. I have not done any foreign qualification recognition via Prince Edward Island. Okay, so I am not going to select any of the option as I do not have the 1 year continuous work experience in the Prince Edward Island. Okay. So now the next thing is about the adaptability. In adaptability, there are certain factors which will help you to increase your PEI Express Entry points. So let's say if you have your close family members who is a permanent resident or citizen, then you will be eligible to get additional 5 points. If your spouse or any of accompanying dependent or children have the language ability of CLB 6 or higher than that, you will be eligible for that. So I think that this is a option where you can get the 5 points. So I assume that the spouse has the ability of CLB 6 or higher than that in this case. Okay. Then if you have any residential property, you can tick mark this option. If you are graduated from PEI institution, then also you will get additional 5 points. And if spouse has at least 3 years of work experience in the last 5 years, then also you will be eligible to get the 5 points. Fine. So if your spouse has the language ability and the 3 years work experience in the 5 years, then you will be eligible for 5 plus 5 additional 10 points, which is a very good option. So everything that I have explained in my previous videos. Okay. If you have any accompanying children who enrolled in the PEI institution, then also you will be eligible for the 5 points. Okay. So I tick mark these two options and let's click on the next. Okay, then you will get the summary page. In the summary page you will see the exit score that will be allocated to you based on the information that you provided. Okay, so the total score is 75 out of 100. So I believe that this is a very good score. If you can provide the foreign qualification recognition, you will get additional 5 points, which makes you the 80. And if you have the proficiency in both languages, then it will give you the additional 10 points, which means you will get the 80 plus 10 means 90 points. So I think this would be a very good score to get your provincial nomination ITA. Okay, so in this case, now let's just click on the terms and condition, and after that let's click on this option. Okay, let me just click that, and after that this option would be enabled, and let's click on the submit. So as you click on the submit, your profile will be submitted successfully, and for that you will receive an email from the Office of Immigration. Okay, so in your account you will receive an email for the submission. Moreover, in the home page you will get the information. So let's say your status is now submitted, your score is 75, and this is your federal NOC code. Okay, if you want to withdraw, you can do this. You can update via this button, and you can view the details via this button. Okay, and whatever the correspondence that you do with respect to this profile, everything will be recorded over here. Okay, so I hope this is clear how to create your Prince Edward Island expression of interest profile. Okay, but still if you have any queries regarding how to create your Prince Edward Island expression of interest profile or any other queries regarding PEI PNP, then you can watch my previous videos, or you can write the queries in the comment section of this video below. Okay, and please do not forget to subscribe my YouTube channel to receive the latest updates and videos about Canada immigration and Canadian lifestyle. And click on the like button if you like the video. Thank you. Best wishes.